Megan Elizabeth from AboveRubyStudio.com. And I just wanted to check in and say hi. I actually wanted to make some fun little crafts today. I have some metal stamping stuff. This is some of my jewelry making, metal stamping fun. And I just got some new amazing stuff from Beadacation, BeadUCATION.com. Hi, Tiffany. And I don't think I have anything that has their logo on it, like, right in front of me. Yes, I do. I lied. This is it. I got some of their new exclusive designed metal stamps. This happens to be an arrow. I have a coffee cup, and I have a really cute gem for Above Ruby Studio. And these are exclusive designs that they have made, and I wanted to, like, share some of them today and do some stamping. I actually am going to make a metal stamped word art stamp for Katina. Thank you so much. I can't believe the amount of, like, likes and support. I sat in the chair. This is the first time, I think, in a very long time I sat in the chair and, like, cried because she took 9 inches off. And I was like, that was not what I wanted. I showed a picture, like the picture that I showed, the hair was down here that I wanted. So she took an extra, like, that much off from where I wanted my hair to be. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's so short. I was really nervous. But I'm really thankful that everybody likes it. I'm just going to say, interjection. Thank you. I appreciate it. Anyway, so I wanted to do some metal stamping. Beadacation was, like, awesome and amazing enough to send me these to, like, review. If you've never metal stamped before and you're wondering what it's all about, what you need, there's amazing starter packs that Impress Art actually makes and creates, and I really do love the Impress Art tools. I really like what Beadacation has sent me. They're very easy to stamp with, and that's, thank you. They're very easy to stamp with, and that is what I love most about it. You are going to need a metal stamping hammer. Not just any hammer will do. There is different weight involved in this hammer clunkiness versus, like, just going out to your toolbox and grabbing a hammer from there. That's something you're going to want. You're going to want to have some type of steel stamping block. This will give you the best impression possible. I know some people think, oh, I can just do it on a cutting board. You're not going to get a good impression if you're just starting and you're doing a cutting board. Pewter and copper are my favorite things in the world to metal stamp on. They actually did send me some of these copper blank bracelets, and I actually made this one. This one says forward. I made this one just stamping on it, and then I actually used the Impress Art bender. It's actually it's a bangle bender. Bangle bender. Bracelet bending kit from Impress Art is what I used to make this. And this one comes with aluminum strips. Aluminum is great to stamp on as well. And Impress Art has these amazing soft strike blanks as well. But pewter, like, super amazing to stamp on. Stainless steel, a little bit harder. Like, let me just tell you, a little bit harder to stamp on. So, anyway, I just wanted to, like, pop in. I wanted to, like, stamp a few things. I have this, like, little fun thing to stamp on. And I wanted to check in. Oh, Grady's coming in. I knew we were going to be interrupted. No, don't cry. I know, I'm on. I wanted water. Oh, you wanted some water? But that's not how you come in asking for it. I wasn't you. Don't fuss. Look, say hi. Say hi, Debbie. Hi, Tiffany. Can you go get my water off of there?
That's not cool.
It's not cold enough? All right. Well, we'll get some water in just 1 minute. But you could get it, actually.
No.
Because there's some in the refrigerator. Go look. You can grab one of those yogurts, too. You want to go grab one? Okay, go get it. So, anyway, I wanted to jump on because I did want to welcome our newest members to the She Stamps team. I'm super pumped. She Stamps is the team that I started through Stampin' Up. I am now a Stampin' Up independent demonstrator after leaving Close to My Heart. There was a lot of different things happening that I knew were happening that are now announced. I don't know if you guys have heard or not yet, but Close to My Heart, or Cricut, has discontinued making physical cartridges. So Close to My Heart is no longer going to be offering physical cartridges, just digital cartridges. So I knew that was something. Hey, Debbie, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. And so there's a whole bunch of different things. And I just knew through everything that was going on, it was the right move and the right time for me. So I am a demonstrator with Stampin' Up. You can totally check out everything that is in our catalogs. There is a holiday catalog as well as this new holiday catalog. It is adorable, and let me just show you because this is my favorite thing ever. I have the actual stamp set, but to look at it in here because there's so much cute stuff. There's so much inspiration in their catalogs. Like every single page has inspiration on it. And Grady is now having yogurt.
Yeah!
Anyway, you can check everything out. There is a hostess code and a party going on right now. It's a big, huge welcome party. And until the 15th of October, if you make a $50 or more purchase, you get a really cool gift from me as a welcome. And then I also am welcoming all new members to the team. So we're welcoming Jennifer, Angie, Jeanette, and I know so many more are like in the wings waiting to join. They have to wait for a few contractual things like from either leaving another company, coming over, or just like waiting for transitions to happen. So we have a huge lineup, but we welcomed those 3 in today. So super excited to welcome them into not only the She Stamps team, which is my team directly, Katina's team, which is Blessed to Stamp, and it's a huge, amazing team filled with so much goal setting and inspiration. There is so much accountability and just ideas constantly through Katina, and then also Wendy, which is the lovely Stampers team. And Wendy is like hardcore. She does a Tackle It Tuesday every week. She does fun creative spotlights and like team meetings and all kinds of stuff for your training, for your accountability, for recognition. Like so many different things happen in this structure that it's like unbelievable to me, and it's such an honor to be working so close with such good, authentic, heartfelt women that are just like, let's go, let's succeed, let's like really tackle this and do this, not just like post once in a while and like see what happens. So it's really cool to be a part of. So anyway, like I said, tons of inspiration on each and every page. You can totally check out the catalog at AboveRubiesCrafts.com, and it'll take you to all the fun, and you can actually join the fun, literally clicking join the fun, or shop the products. These mini freaking pizza boxes are completely adorable, and I have like 9,000 ideas. I need to get a bunch of them because I think I'm going to be making metal stamping stuff and putting it inside these little pizza boxes because they're so stinking cute. You don't have to just decorate them for Christmas either. You can put Halloween treats in them. I mean, really, it's a pizza box. You can do whatever you want with it, but it's a mini one, and it's so cute. Oh, and P.S., by the way, in case you did not know, you earn Stampin' Rewards with your purchases through Stampin' Up, and additionally, if you join the team, if you want to join with us, it's a huge value. It's $99. Totally free shipping. You get a paper pumpkin kit included, and then you get to pick out $125 from the catalog, from the current catalogs. So anything you want that adds up to $125. If you want to get adhesive, if you want to get stamps, if you want to get ink, you want to get markers, paper, whatever you want. The other misconception that I want to just like tackle and hit on the head right this second is that a lot of people think that Stampin' Up! Is just for stamping and card making, and I really feel like that could not be further from the truth. I am a memory keeper, storyteller. I like making cards. I make cards. It's a metal stamp. Please leave it. It's I love making cards. I make a lot of cards, but I will tell you, yes, totally, the pizza boxes will be awesome for Teen Boy Party favors. Awesome. Like, amazing for that. Youth group activities, all kinds of stuff. I mean, you can use it for so many different things. But anyway, you get to pick out $125 worth of stuff. The other thing is that it's not just for card makers or stampers. Yes, you can make cards all day long. You can stamp. It's called Stampin' Up. They do stamps well. They do red rubber stamps, wood mount, clear mount, and photopolymer stamps. So you have all the options available to you in different stamp sets. And they do have 12 by 12 paper, you guys. So I just got like a ton of gorgeous new 12 by 12 paper. If you want to see it all, I'm not going to like go through it all again, but if you want to see all I got, go back and check out the other videos in this group because there's a ton. So you can do your 12 by 12 scrapbooking, 8 by 8 scrapbooking, 6 by 6 scrapbooking, your pocket scrapbooking. It's really big. They have a ton of Project Life type things in pocket scrapbooking, and it's all amazing and awesome. So I just wanted to like offer that up to you so that you knew and could see like, hey, I don't have to be like stuck in Cardville. I can do my scrapbooking. I can do my memory keeping. I can do my passion planning. Like, just because there's a lot of one thing that you see and there's a lot of passion behind the cards does not mean that's what you're stuck in. So, hey Mary, hey Sherry, guys, thanks so much for joining. Okay, so what I was going to do was some metal stamping. Like I said, when you metal stamp, you're going to want to have some type of steel, hey Shawnee, steel block. This came in an Impress Art kit. Again, it is all available. You can go to impressart.com to see that, but I would just go through Beautication because they have so many more things. They offer the Impress Art awesomeness, but then they have their own, and I truly found the best prices. I actually got several rings. They have some rings to stamp on, pewter rings, that I have stamped on before. They're a little bit trickier. I'm going to show a little process on that in a different video, not in a live, because you actually have to use, I don't want to pull this out because it's going to make everything crash. Oh well, I'm going to pull it out anyway. You have to use one of these. So, yay! I am so excited to hear that, Shawnee. Okay, so Shawnee just said, Megan, you have helped me so much today. I had confidence in my interview and shared my daily threes. That's awesome. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Okay, so, like, I'm not going to lie. This took a long time for it to get this straight and flat, like, flat ironing, because I have very, like, hair. But I'm loving it right now, so we'll see if it lasts. It was way shorter than I wanted it to be. Okay, so what I was going to do, I wanted to do, so I did the word forward on my little bracelet here, but I want to do the word onward. I know, very similar, not quite the same. Onward for Katina, actually, and I'm going to do it with a little arrow. So I just want to show you, the stamps that you use do matter. I will tell you that. You kind of do, I want to say get what you pay for. There are, like, economy and cheaper stamps that I don't feel like you always get as deep of an impression with, like I do with the Impress Art, or even like I did with Beautication. These Beautication design stamps, I actually like better. I don't know if they're different, like how they're different, but I will show you. Like, this is one of the Impress Art, like, designer stamps, and this is a Beautication one, and you can see, like, physically see there is a difference in these stamps. I'm not saying, like, they absolutely stamp totally differently, but I don't know, I've seen such really clear results with these guys. So, just for what it's worth, keeping that in mind if you're getting into metal stamping. It's not the least expensive hobby in the world, but it's literally one of my favorite ones that I do often by myself because I can pull it out really quick. It all just kind of packs up. I can stamp something really custom, get out some aggression because you're just like hammering it out and moving on. So, hey Jeanette, so thankful that you joined. Jeanette is one that has joined the She Stamps team, so super awesome. Very excited to have her. Okay, so I want to do the word onward. Let's move that over. I want to make sure. I like to lay out my letters first. Hey Crystal, I like to lay out my letters first. I like to figure out where and what I'm stamping, how it's going to go on there. Sometimes I'll even measure, like, so I'll lay out a measuring tape. This is one that actually Beautication just sent me. It was really, really cool. But I've already laid out my rollers before. I know how big the actual thing is, but when you lay it on there, you can see, like, where your center point is, that kind of thing. So that really helps. You know, this is a 1 inch like bar. It's a pennant bar. And I need to make one for each word of the year that Katina had. Well, I don't need to. I told her I would. I want to make one of each word of the year that Katina had, so she can have a little, like, charm reminder bracelet. And so that's what I'm doing. But I'm going to do the word onward. So in the center, okay, so it's a 6-letter word. We're going to just go slightly off center. Actually, I'm just going to start. Yeah, we're going to just do it this way. So with the Impress Art, they actually have the letter imprinted on there. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so excited that everybody's like, I don't want to be like, oh my God, thank you for the compliments, but, like, I was seriously feeling very, very insecure about how short it went because I was not really wanting to go this short again. I mean, I used to have my hair really short, but this was like a lot shorter than I was ready for, and I was really nervous. Anyway, thank you. Okay, so Impress Art has the letters imprinted on there, so as long as that letter is facing you, you can tell, like, it's going, you know, to be where you want it to be. I'm missing my little, like, I'm just going to peel these off. Like, these little feet that are supposed to keep things stable are, like, rocking the ship here, so I don't want to do that. Okay, you can actually, if you look closely, you can see the reflective, the reflection of the letter of the metal stamp onto what I'm stamping on this. So you can really kind of get a good idea of where that's going to sit and where that's going to go. You just want to keep it really flat and straight on there and give it one solid good thwack. So, I slid it. You want to make sure you don't slide it. I'm going to give it one solid thwack on there. And there is our letter O, which is really shiny and reflective. Yeah, I think I'm going to do one for each of mine too. I've had a word of the year for several years now as well, so I want to get them. I have one for most of them, but I was like, I need to like really get on with it and like have them all in one place. And I have, if you look here, you can see I have like a ton of these. And I do actually, I have sold them before. I sell them for $15 a pop with the like the O-ring and the shipping and all of that stuff too. So I will do custom words for people from time to time. You're supposed to do one thwack, but kind of slipped a little, but it was still in place. So you can see it's still pretty clear. All right. Now, I do have straight tape. Where is it? Oh, here. So this is so you can really measure out and catch the letters and make sure it's super straight depending on what you're stamping on. Because I really like that I'm the one making it, you can see, like, I do eyeball pretty decently, but it's not perfect, and I like that. Like, my D's a little bit lower than it should be. Other than that, they're pretty good. But then it's like, I know I made it. Do you know what I mean? So I like doing that. I'm okay with it not being, caught perfectly straight. Yes, such a good idea, Shawnee. Such a good idea. Okay, so we need to do A. R. And again, like, depending on what you're stamping on, you can really see the reflectiveness of the letters on there, so you can get a good clean stamp. Okay, now I don't know if this is going to fit on here for sure. I'm going to try. Catino did want this arrow. Oh yeah, that'll fit. Will it fit? We're going to try to make it fit. It's going to be a little angled. She wanted me to do the arrow, which is one of the, oh, it looks a little bent, but that's okay. This is a Beadication original design, and there's a little arrow on there. Can you see that right there? It's the same arrows that I did on my bracelet. So now what I'm going to do is actually take a Sharpie marker, and I'm going to fill it in. You can use different, there's all different kinds of things that you can use. I don't mind using a black or a colored Sharpie to color in the design and then just wipe away, polish out, and what's left just kind of settles into the grooves of, you can see, like I make a mess on this. The colors just sort of settle into the grooves and kind of like is left behind without being all over, discoloring the entire metal. So give me a second and I'll show you what that looks like. I'm using purple. You can use black. You can use any color that you would like. The A is a little higher than I wish it was, but I think you can see the color really fill in there pretty well. Okay, So there's one, and then I'll put the jump ring on and do all of that stuff. Now I'm trying to remember the other words. I'm going to have to go back and look at our conversation. I think she wanted one, and I actually realized that I had another one of these. Katina, if you're on here. Hey, Jenny. So I'm going to do this one, too. Because I did one of these that said forward. And I'm using the font called Bridget, and I'm using all the capital letters. I actually have Bridget in uppercase and lowercase, and I also have the numbers. So you can do, you know, dog tags. You can do any type of, like, identification for things. This is a pewter tag, and I just want to show you the difference of how much deeper it stamps into pewter. Do you see how much deeper that goes? Oh, you're bringing the mail in. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Can you just tell the depth difference between the two? Oh, honey, can you stop?
What is this?
So it really stamps so much
Mom?
better. These are the number stamps, and I really don't want you to spill them.
No.
Yeah. So the other thing that I did with my letter metal stamps, yes, I did make Patience necklace.
Two?
Yeah. The other thing that I did, because I have several different fonts and styles, I put nail polish on the sides and bottom of each of my stamp sets and marked the lids so that I knew which stamp set they went to in case they spill, because they've spilled on me twice now. I kind of thought the first time it was totally like a random thing. That's never going to happen again. Like, they're in their own little cases. When it happened a second time, I'm like, okay, this is a problem. We are going to solve this situation. And Kayla had the idea of marking them with nail polish, so now they're each in a nail polished state. Okay. Hey, look out. Look out. Because I'm going to keep on stamping.
What are you doing? Buy another one.
Okay, don't touch. Don't bump me. Come on, go in the other room.
No.
I love how deep the pewter stamps. I don't have the best nail polish on today either, but
Mommy.
see how deep that is?
Buy another one on, Mommy. Buy another one on.
So when you're looking for that kind of thing, you know. Honey, you need to move over. Thank you.
No, I'm pulling the other side.
Graydon, I need you to move over.
On the other side then.
No, I don't need to go on the other side. And I'm just always making sure that my letter is facing me.
Second one.
Here's my word onward. Thank you, Beth. Yes, I am still live.
And this.
Okay, yep, put that down. I'm going to grab the arrow for this one, too.
Awesome.
And it is National Coffee Day, so we need to do a coffee stamp as well.
I'll press the button.
I love this arrow.
I'm pressing this.
Look at that arrow. I'm going to do this one. This one's going to be filled in black.
Yeah, full black.
Yeah, look out.
What are you telling me?
I just said I'm filling it in black, and you said, yeah, do it in black.
I can't see it.
It's all right. So, yeah, I'm just hanging out with little guy today. We have a lot of work stuff to catch up on and do. I'm sending out emails and doing all kinds of stuff for the She Stamps team and for everything else. So, Christina, I really just love eyeballing and doing it like I can see the reflection of the stamp into what I'm stamping. There is this Stamp Straight tape. So if you're really concerned, really want the spacing perfect, really want it to just... Graydon, calm down. What this will actually do is if you lay it across your blank, whatever stamp blank, you're knocking the camera. Please stop. Whatever stamp blank you're doing, if you pull this across, what you do is you actually pull the stamp down to the edge, and it'll keep it straight across. So where it catches, where the stamp catches on the tape, will keep your your stamp and your letters straight for you. So that's something, you can get that at Beautication too. So that's Onward. But it's not perfectly straight, but I honestly like that. That is something that I want when I'm making it. I don't want it to look like I went and bought it from somewhere. Like, I can proudly say, like, yeah, I made it and I eyeballed it and I did this. But I feel like it still looks clean and professional. But some people are like, no, it has to be like perfectly perfect, and you can do it. It's really not hard to put the tape down and to do that stuff. It's really about using good tools. Impress Art, Beautication, for sure, does make a difference. These are some like inexpensive stamps that I have, and I feel like I don't get a consistent impression every single time. I've always felt like I got very consistent impressions with the others, and the soft strike, what you're using as a blank, pewter, copper, aluminum, really strike well. You're welcome. And they're a lot more of a consistent versus a stainless steel or some of those harder, firmer metals. So keep that in mind. Sometimes, like if you're looking online for stamping blanks, you can find like cheap ones that'll say like for engraving. Yes, for engraving, you would think like that'll work, and a lot of times it does work. You can get an impression. It won't necessarily be a very deep one, and it may not always be consistent. So really know where you're getting from and what you're getting. Beautication is really good at communicating exactly, kind of like whether it's a soft strike or a medium strike kind of thing, how like the difficulty level of where you're at. So if you're just starting out, like I would go computer, soft strike, that kind of thing. You may spend a little bit more, but it's well worth it because once you stamp into something, if it's messed up, it's done. You can't really redo it, right? So you want to set yourself up for the best success possible to start out, in my opinion. And I love it. I find this like such a relaxing, enjoyable thing to do. And I really want to do something. Well, you know what? I have this little, let's just do it by itself. I have this little tiny blank. It has a little hole in the top. I have like so many different. I need more. I can't have enough metal stamping stuff. But I've been dying. I wanted to show you guys the coffee cup, so I'm just going to do the coffee cup in the center. What's up, Grade? What's up? You made a mess?
No, it did it by itself.
It did it by itself?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll come out and clean it up in just a minute. Go and put that away. I don't really believe it did it fully by itself, but
Yummy.
okay, going out. Okay, so I'm just going to do this. It's not going to be perfectly in the center, but I'm going to do it a little bit lower because I think I'm going to do, if I can, I will put my initials on top of it. We'll see how this works out. This is kind of small for how big this stamp is, so we're going to go in the center. We're going to go center and down. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Teresa. All right, we're going to give it one firm thwack. Actually, I'm going to do two because it didn't move or jump. Oh, I love this. I don't think initials are going to fit on here, though. Look how cute! Oh, my goodness. This coffee cup, you guys, it is National Coffee Day. Just saying. I should have just done it completely in the center. I was hoping I could maybe put my initials above it, but I think that that's going to be really pushing the scenario here. Let me just fill it in with some black ink. I want to wipe it off anyway, but I didn't want it on my fingers. Alright. Oh my word, how cute! I could do initials on the other side of it. The reflection makes it really hard for it to focus and see, because it is kind of tiny. But look at that! Oh my word! It has a little heart in the center of like the koozie. I'm a fan. Okay, can I do my initials on the other side without it being crazy? Let's use, I'm going to use Ballroom Boogie. I'll show you the other font. Hold on, let me flip these the other way. Because I painted them, because I painted them, I had them upside down so they would dry.
Hey.
Are you showing everybody your stuff?
No, it's candy.
Your candy?
Take the candy, I love you. But
Get out of here, goofball. I gotta find the M.
where's them?
I'm looking for it. Is my M missing?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, so.
I feel like it is. No, it isn't. There it is. Okay, there's my M. So I want them right side up because they have the letters. That's like one of the favorite things. Hey, Susan. Favorite things about Impress Art is that with the economy, there's no imprinting on the side that tells you what letter is on there. And they can be really hard. Like, they're tiny. So, like, looking this way and looking backwards at a letter, like, to tell what it is, can be like, I have no idea. And then you're, like, trying to figure it out. So have some, like, scrap pieces available, too. So you can test it. Anyway, Ballroom Boogie, super cute. Let's do the M. Again, having it facing me. Here, I could show you. Well, this is kind of small to do the tape on. I mean, I could still do the tape, but it's, I don't know, kind of a pain. There's the M. E. And G. What? What's the matter? Do you gotta go potty? Alright, so then there's the initials. So I'm just gonna fill that in. It's a little bit more of a swirly font, which is fun for initials. Different things like that. And then I am in love with that coffee cup. I have like 1,010 different ideas all day long on things that I can do with this. This stuff. So here are the other two that were made. This is that pewter. Again, you can really just see what an awesome deep impression that is. And there's the little silver blank with the purple. Anyway, guys, I hope you have an awesome weekend. I'll probably be checking in a little bit later. Have a happy Friday. Enjoy the moments today. If you have any questions at all, let me know. Leave a comment below, and I will get back to you, or you can visit AboveRubyStudio.com. I really hope to see you guys checking out Above Ruby's crafts. Super appreciate you guys. Super appreciate the loyalty and the support in this new portion and endeavor to grow and expand the She Makes team, or the She Makes membership and the She Stamps team, and just really watch business-life balance come together and see others succeed in their goals and in their dreams. Have an awesome day, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.